stop after one failed attempt, then nothing's gonna happen. You just gotta keep trying. If first you don't succeed, try again. Oh my god. You know, I should just stick to the revolver at this point. The knife don't do nothing for me. Never mind, it does everything for me. Oh, I didn't reload. Oh, sweet random crit. And do I escape? I do escape. Too bad I don't have the kunai so I can get all my health back.
Heavy spy.
Spy is like the most up and down class. I always have to remember that. You'll go like 3 or 4 lives in a row where you just like completely fall on your face and die in the most embarrassing possible way, and then you'll have 1 life where you like kill like 10 people. And it's the most epic shit you've ever seen. Ah, 2 spies. Better than 1. I can't see people's health. My HUD is like broken or something. Help! I actually dead rang. They actually don't know that I dead rang. Actually, I just realized that's like something playing against spies during this event. I keep trying to think of it as an event, even though it's definitely not. Yeah, spies always are dead when you kill them. That's crazy. That's crazy to think. That works that way, huh? I shouldn't have jumped. I should have just gone underneath the little concrete there. We're losing. Help! This game was kind of a bust, so I'm actually going to play another game to round it out. We will play... What should we play? Oh, man, look at all my cool loadouts that I'll never be able to see ever again. Because Valve left the building. It's completely empty. That's what people don't realize. Valve is actually just not there anymore. They left. They're not gonna come to work no more. They're too fed up. I guess we could play like Scout. Stock Scout is pretty good. I mean, I pretty. Oh, we already have 4 Scouts. Let's try Soldier. Stock Soldier. The shovel, the shotgun, and the rocket launcher. This is actually the complete opposite of the way I usually use it. I never use this loadout on Soldier. I'm usually rocking the original at the very least. Oh my god! I just took 80 damage from that. Holy shit. We need a medic. Actually, stock medic wouldn't be too bad, although the oh, never mind, the crossbow being missing sucks. I guess we just gotta play the health pack game. This is the most waddly class. Oh. I'm on your team. I have 1 health and I'm on your team. Splash damage? Splash damage. That still works. I want to jump up there, but I'll take like 100 damage. I don't even think I have enough health to jump up there. I'm just kidding, I do, but it's not worth it. See, he's dead. He's dead for real. In my head, I was like, that guy would have started shooting me. That guy would have started shooting me if he was, if he knew he was about to die. He would have at least tried to get a random crit or something. But because he didn't shoot me, I thought to myself, no, that's a dead ringer. That's dead ringer spy behavior. But too bad, man. You don't have it. You don't have it. This is so like primitive when I'm, you know what I mean? Shotgun. I'm out of ammo. Time to use my shotgun. Alright, did ducking help? I don't think so. Oh, he's dead on the ground. Holy crap. By the way, I instinctively duck whenever I see a sniper because I think maybe it might help. This is just like a little social experiment I've been doing lately. Whenever I see a sniper, instead of like trying to like chip shot them to throw off their aim, which never works, ever, I just quickly duck. Sometimes I just don't even, I stop moving, I just duck like this. And it's actually worked a lot more for me than I thought it would. Okay. Please don't shoot me, sniper. sniper was killed by a spy, which I like. What do I do now? Soldier is so much more derpy in this. just like walking around. I don't have a whip to like make myself go faster. I don't have gunboats to make myself rocket jump better. Even using the stock rocket launcher is derpy to me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just so used to the original at this point. I've been using the original for like almost 5 or 6 years, I think. Probably more. Oh, sweet, sweet sniper spot. I watched a Germa video and I saw that sniper spot. Because it's 2007. Actually, I think Germa didn't make videos of TF2 in 2007. Yes. You know what I should have done? And I'm never in this situation, so that's why I didn't do it. I should have just taken out my shotgun, because I have a shotgun. You dumbass. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what they built that into the game. They thought, okay, Pyro can air blast, Soldier's rocket, so what does Soldier do? He takes out a shotgun. And I completely forgot about that, because 2007 was 30 years ago. Feel old yet? Alright, I'm just going to end the video. Hope you enjoyed this. It was pretty impromptu. I have more videos like this coming. I actually recorded 2 live commentaries before this that I was planning on putting out, but I'm gonna put this out soon because this was funny. Alright, bye bye.
I love my Steam Deck. It's basically the Nintendo Switch of PC gaming in that it's been a runaway sales success, it's got a great library of games, fantastic homebrew potential, and it's an emulation powerhouse. Actually, for real though, it's literally the Nintendo Switch of PC gaming. Like, it actually plays Switch games through emulation. It's kinda nuts. So naturally though, I have begun to wonder something. What is the next step in Steam Deck evolution? Should it get thinner? An OLED screen, perhaps? More power? Well, I'm sure we'll get to see what Valve has cooking over there in Bellevue soon enough. But in the meantime, I'm imagining an alternate Steam Deck. One with a cracked screen, no controls, and a barely functioning keyboard. And what do I do best on this channel? It's making my dreams into a reality, damn it. And that's just what I intend to do today with the Steam Deck. Or rather, the Steam Deck's OS. Alright, I got this laptop for literally free from a family member. And you can probably figure out why. Nonetheless, according to the sticker, it is a Intel i7, which means it's a fast gaming machine. But it could always be faster. So I've got a 480 gig Kingston SSD that we're gonna install. And while we're at it, we'll just take the screen off. I mean, it's not doing us any good. I'll just use a monitor. What is going on in here? There's just a, what is this? Just a little block and a cable tie? Someone has been in here. You know, I think I know what that block and cable tie is for. I think that is to make it so the SSD doesn't slip out of the SATA port, and then this is here to make sure the SSD doesn't move. So, I'm gonna be putting them right back where I found them. Oh, wait, no, but before we do that, I did say I was gonna take it apart and take the monitor out, so I still gotta do that. Not only do we have light, we also have technology. We also have to take the SSD back out. Technology has failed us. I'm just stripping the piss out of it. Cool. We have ancient technology. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be a little less of a ape with it this time. There we go. Oh my, you know what it is? I'm hitting the forward button on accident and it's absolutely decimating the screw. Imagine how much better stuff would go if I actually thought about literally anything I did. Dude, these screws do not want to come off. Oh my god, I went forward again! What is wrong with me? Yeah, now my head is stripped, dude. This was supposed to already be done. Alright. Backward. Fantastic. Dedotated WAN. Hello there, non-Toshiba brand battery. This thing is sick. Okay, we should about be at the point where the shell should come off. Okay, unintuitively, I think this thing comes apart with the keyboard actually pulling up rather than the shell pulling down. So I'm gonna attack it from that angle. Okay, so I'm going to, I mean, I was gonna say I'm literally about to destroy it, but I mean, it's kind of already there. This is what happens to all the bad laptops. They get sent to me. This is their punishment for being bad. Dude, there's not even like... this is terrible. Alright, we've done it. We've made it even worse. You know, I'm at the point where I'm considering just pulling the motherboard and just using the motherboard with a keyboard, mouse, and monitor. But we have gotten far enough to get to the hinges for the screen. So, we will continue on that journey. Okay, you know what? Let's do like a sanity check real quick. Does this thing even still work after being absolutely mangled? Oh god, where's the power button? Okay, let's reference the shell here. Okay, power button's right here. Is it connected to anything? No. Okay, so that means there's probably a button on the motherboard. Around this area, this thing looks like a button. Nice. Insane. It still works. That is unbelievable. It still works. It's hanging on by a thread. Okay, you know something I'm realizing here after I took the LCD off is that the Wi-Fi antenna wires are going into the screen, so we might not have the greatest Wi-Fi connection here, but if it becomes a problem, which it probably will because there's no antennas, I've got this USB 3 absolute chungus Wi-Fi adapter we can just plug in, so it should be fine. Dude, I just realized that this looks like the gene splicer from Jimmy Neutron. I'm gonna edit in one right next to it. Dude, look at this thing. It's like a 1-to-1 copy. Now that we have the LCD removed and the butter knife out of frame, what I'm gonna do is connect it up to the monitor and make sure that we can get video output over HDMI with like the BIOS and stuff. Also, for those of you who saw my GameCube Mini V2 video, this might look kind of familiar. This isn't the exact fan that I used, but this is the same style of blower fan where you can intake air from the top or from the bottom actually, and then it just blows it out straight that way. Yep, same exact kind of fan. Free Windows 7 Home Premium key. Who wants it? Aw, shoot, I forgot to put the SSD back in. That is not good. I don't think the monitor works in the BIOS. I'm gonna grab a VGA cable and see if it'll work with that. Alright, how about now? Yeah, still nothing. That's not good. Okay, so I reconnected the original LCD, and you can kind of see, well, you can see in the corner there that the PC has posted. It's just trying to look for a boot device now. So I'm gonna kind of just keep that over there and then hope that later on it'll work on the monitor. Anyway, continuing on, this flash drive has the Holo ISO installer on it, and that's what's gonna let us install SteamOS. Dude, the fan is going insane right now, and we're not even doing anything. Yeah, I'm slightly worried because the keyboard doesn't even work right now. I have no idea. Hey, cat, chill. I don't know what the BIOS key is on Toshiba, so I'm gonna mash... Oh, wow, it already missed. Wow, I really picked the worst laptop to do this on, huh? Alright, mashing F12. See if we can get into the BIOS. Still says reboot and select proper boot device. You know, maybe I should have installed SteamOS and then ripped the keyboard out. Okay, so things appear to be happening on the LCD when I press buttons. So, I guess this is the setup until the USB keyboard and the monitor start working. The fan is going so hard. This is insane. The fan is blowing like no air, actually. There's like zero airflow. Probably not good. It's spinning, but there's no air going through it. What's the deal with that? Cool. So, I've come to the conclusion that the F12 key just doesn't work, because I can hit other keys and it does something. When you hit F12, it does nothing. USB keyboard does nothing. You can't do anything at all. And I know obviously hitting F12 right now won't take me to the BIOS, but here, I'll restart it. I'm mashing F12. Yeah, nothing. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just try another keyboard. Nothing says good idea quite like a Corsair keyboard missing a good chunk of its keys, including all the F keys. We've got, LEDs. Still nothing. Okay, before I resort to violence, I'm going to try and take apart the keyboard and see if I can't fix the F12 key. Dude, like a pound of human slime came out of this thing when I took the frame off. That's nasty. Alright, it still didn't work, so we are officially resorting to violence. Oh, I think I got it. You see that? Look at that. The screen's flickering. Okay, that's a good sign. I think that means I made F12 work again. Let's see. Just gonna kind of bob that around in there. No! Come on. Please. You can't be kidding me, man. It just won't do it. It refuses. You know, actually, I wonder if this thing has a CMOS battery, because then I could just pull it and the BIOS might reset, or it might go straight to the BIOS or something. I'm running out of options here, so I think I'm going to try that. Oh, that's why the fan wasn't turning. It's caked in dust. Dude, there's a spider in here. Dude, there's a spider in here. Not anymore. I've done it. I have found the CMOS battery. And I'm literally just going to cut one of the legs off and call it a day. Actually, no. I'm just gonna take the whole thing off. Oh, dude, this was just in the fan. Gross. Okay, we're going to just kind of hope that resetting the BIOS made it so USB keyboards work. And we're gonna turn it on and see what happens. Oh shoot, dude, we got a Toshiba screen now. Heck yeah. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we have reset the BIOS. Perfect. But the keyboard is still not working, so I'm gonna plug in the OG keyboard once again. PC gaming is easy. Hey, look at that, the BIOS, we did it! Oh, select the display to be used when the computer is started. Perfect. Well, now that it's plugged in, let me restart and see what happens. Oh, yo, it's popping up on the monitor now. Perfect. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. Alright, let me tell you what PCBWay does. The link in the description to see what PCBWay can offer you. Still can't use the keyboard, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we can now boot the flash drive. So I'm gonna try that and then hope that Linux will pick up the keyboard at least. Oh, it didn't work, what? Okay, I think we have to change the boot mode to UEFI. Dude, I have a horrible feeling that this thing can't run UEFI OSs. Okay, so there's some software out there called Duet and Refined, and this should let me boot EFI on a legacy system, so I'm gonna give this a shot and see if it works. Alright, I've got the Refined and Duet on this flash drive right here, so we're gonna try and boot off of this flash drive, and then from there, boot off of the Holo ISO installer. We'll see if it works. Okay, seems like we can only boot off of one USB thing at a time. So, I'm just gonna take the ADATA flash drive out for now, the one that has the Holo ISO installer, and at least see if we can boot the EFI bootloader thing. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, that's sick. But error art. Oh, that's good. But error art again, what the heck? Okay, so the bootloader would not boot on this stupid no-name flash drive. So luckily, we've got a, it's all about TASM flash drive, which I'm sure is much more reliable. It is simultaneously doing something and nothing at the same time. Great, so now the flash drive's just gone. Okay, I can see that it's booting the USB over here, but I can't read anything because the screen is destroyed. Okay, so now I'm using a different tool because none of this is working at all. Boot Windows PE from HD1. I don't think I have Windows PE on anything. Oh, I think they're both HD1. I don't know if this program is seeing the Holo ISO flash drive. MS-DOS, no name. Nice. Okay, Holo ISO is on the flash drive. Let's see what happens. Come on, please. Oh, no, it didn't work. Ah! New plan. I'm gonna take the SSD and install the Holo ISO installer to this, and then use the installer for Holo ISO to install to itself. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm really running out of options. Okay, here's the game plan. Use the AIO boot tool to boot the SATA drive, which currently has the installer for Holo ISO on it, and then hope that Holo ISO can install Steam Deck OS onto the drive that's currently running as the installer. Oh, you guys see that? Arch ISO. That's the Holo ISO installer. Why? Dude, I'm at the point where it would be easier to, like, raise the Antichrist than boot Steam Deck OS on this laptop. Huh. We've somehow made it to some kind of EFI BIOS, maybe? I don't really know. Bruh, I think Enter is pressing itself. At what point do you just say, maybe I should just not use this laptop? Where is that point? I obviously have not gotten there yet, considering I'm still trying. Boot attempt number 1245. Doesn't even pick up the flash drive anymore. I yearn for the sweet release of death. Oh? Wait, something is going on the other screen. Hold on. Let's see if I can switch it over. Okay, the monitor won't connect, but something is going on down there. It looks like we're in like a different BIOS or something. Maybe like a boot menu. USB device, or EFI USB device 1. That's a good sign. Oh, God! Dude! This is the screen. Oh, come on. It won't switch to the monitor. Okay. Okay, look at this. Look at this. SteamOS installer. Let's f***ing go. Okay, I don't know which kernel I should use, though. We get like one shot, probably. NVIDIA and... what did I say? Higher compatibility in general? Alright, sure, I'll take it. Let's go. I don't even care if it's not on the right monitor. Please boot. Please, we've worked so hard. Please. Dude, I'm at my breaking point. Oh. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. This is the boot up stuff for the Holo ISO installer. You can see Arch ISO right up there. Oh man, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's go. My biggest fear is that once we get this installed, we still will have to find a way to boot Steam Deck OS itself, which is also EFI. It also doesn't help that I have absolutely no idea how we got to this point, and I'm also hoping that whatever's on the screen is supposed to be happening. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. We're booting, boys, we're booting. Yes! Please. We've come so far. There it is! There it is! Dude, the single brain cell that I have left is pumped right now. Oh, now is probably a good time to plug in the USB keyboard and see if that works. I can hit the numlock button and the LED comes on, so I'm pretty sure it works. There's stuff happening on this screen. Okay, there we go. We are in the installer. All right, we're halfway there. Oh, shoot. I forgot you have to be connected to the internet to run this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do we have any Wi-Fi? No, not a chance. Okay, so let me plug in that USB Wi-Fi adapter and see if we can get on a network here. Okay, USB Wi-Fi adapter does not seem to be working. This is going to be an issue. Okay, I may be able to hook it up to Ethernet. Let me see. Okay, we are hooked up to an incredibly poorly performing Ethernet network connection. I'd be surprised if we got even like 20 megabits from this, but it should be enough to run the installer. No, it still says no internet. We're on the internet. Oh, but the date is all wrong. Hold on, maybe that's it. Alright, let's see if we have an internet connection now. Nice. Okay, it's updating. Alright, installer is updated. Now I have to run it again. This is where the magic happens, everybody. Let's go. Okay, so now we have to select the version of SteamOS that we want to install. And we want the one that's going to make the whole thing look like an actual Steam Deck. So we're going to get the full SteamOS 3 experience. I believe that we're booting the installer off of the flash drive. So I think we're good to wipe the hard drive, which is SDA. Erase the entire drive. Begin installation. And then hope for the best, I guess. Oh, okay, enter host name for the installation. Not sure what this means, but you can kind of enter whatever you want here. So I'm just going to put user, and then password, you just put whatever you want. I'm definitely not a Linux expert, so I kind of just do what works with this stuff. And I could be doing some awful stuff. But if you've watched the video up until this point, you would know that awful stuff is kind of all I do. Alright, we're going to go user again. I really like the name user. Oh boy. Error. Failed retrieving files. Something about fonts. Okay. It's probably fine. Well, it got pretty far. I don't know. Let's just try restarting and seeing what happens. Wait, the time changed to 8 p.m. Bruh. That's probably why. Alright, let's see what happens. We may have to install it again. That would suck. Oh, looks like it did install. Alright. SteamOS, let's go. I I got a bad feeling that the Steam Deck UI didn't install properly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just try and install the OS one more time. Alright, press any key to exit. My guys, it has taken, like, actually this entire day to get this working. Alright, Steam OS. Gonna go ahead and select that one to boot. Alright, I've been fiddling with it for a little bit, and we're gonna switch gears and try a different OS. I don't think Holo ISO is gonna quite work. I think it's a Vulkan issue with the Intel graphics that are built into the CPU. I don't think they support Vulkan, and GameScope is trying to launch with Vulkan, and it's just not working. But there is another implementation of SteamOS 3 that I'm gonna go ahead and try, and it's called Winesap OS? Winesap OS? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and try that because, holy crap, I just want to play a game on this thing, goddammit. Alright, I've got Winesap OS, or whatever the heck it's called, installed to the SSD now. We're gonna go ahead and try and boot that. Wow. It was that easy? It was that easy. I really should have tried this first. I don't know the login. Let me Google it. Oh, it's just the username. Unbelievable. Just like that. We're in it. I don't like it when red bar makes me think error. Alright, select your desired graphics driver. Intel, of course. You know, interestingly, I'm not seeing Steam on the desktop. You want to enable swap. Recommended. Sure. Swap size 8 gigs. Sure. I'm qualified to make these important Linux decisions. You want to change the current locale? Sure. You want to see all available locales? Sure. Cool. Yeah. Yep. I sure know what I'm doing. Do you want to change the current time zone? No, I already did that. Do you want to install Steam? Yes. Okay, there we go. Maybe they just can't legally distribute the ISO with Steam or something like that. I don't know. Probably not. But you never know. Oh, after 20 years, we have another prompt. Do I want to install Google Chrome? Ah, why not? Alright, we got a super cool task failed right here. So that's awesome. Okay, well, it's still doing stuff. It said, please reboot to apply changes. We're gonna go ahead and reboot. Hope for the best. We've got a button that says Steam Deck. I'm clicking it. Nice. Cool. You know what? I'm sick of it. No more terminals, no more text, no more Toshiba laptop. Goodbye. Well, we sure did try, didn't we? To answer the question, can I run SteamOS on the worst laptop I own? No. No, I can't. Well, that's probably gonna be it for this one. Join me next time when I try and install SteamOS on a PS4 or some stupid shit. See ya.
Going great. I have Trimble Yuma. I only bring you guys the finest and most well-known computers. Okay, what is this thing? Let me give you guys a little background. I have no idea. Alright, if we're gonna get this party started, we're gonna need 12 volts. No! Aw. The pin inside the barrel jack is like really thick. Tried a couple different AC adapters and they just don't fit. You know what fits though? The end of the cable that I had lobbed off of a laptop charger in a previous video.
Thank you for your service.
Okay, that's fine. We can make that work. Oh my god. I don't know where my regular multimeter went, so we're gonna have to use this one. I just hate this one because it incessantly beeps. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we love it. Dude, why does it do this? Okay, 12.2 volts. Good enough. Let's hope it's center positive. Oh. Hey! Oh wow, it has windows. Well, I guess that makes sense considering the sticker. You guys know how it works here. It's not gonna have windows for long. Actually, before we irrecoverably violate this thing, I kinda wanna boot it up and just see what the OS on this thing even is. I mean, it's Windows obviously, but oh, it's got that good loading screen. Oh wow, it's just regular old Windows 7. With the boot noise and everything. Alright, cool. This is going great. I haven't really had to do anything yet. Does this thing have USB? Yeah, it's got a USB port. I'm gonna plug keyboard and mouse into it. Back in the day, when your keyboard driver needed to install, it literally doesn't work. I have to wait for the keyboard driver to install. Oh, the mouse driver installed. Oh, the good old days. So let's see what this thing is. We got a 32 gig SSD, or, oh shit, that could actually just be a hard drive, not even an SSD. At best, we're probably looking at an eMMC, so that's awesome. Whatever that is. Okay, I looked up the model number, and it basically does not exist. Yeah. Okay, so we're flying blind here. How much RAM do we got? Okay, CPU and RAM. Oh no, we have a single gigabyte of RAM and an Intel Atom Z530 at a whole 1.6 gigahertz. Oh no. Are we even gonna be able to play games on this at all? I don't even think SteamOS is gonna run on this. I think it's dual core at least. Oh yikes. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna shut this thing down. Okay, my hope here is that whatever garbage hardware is inside of this is upgradable somehow. I mean, the best we're gonna get is a RAM and SSD upgrade, if anything. Oh my god, it has so many screws. All right, Trimble, I'm not messing around. Others before you have had their screws stripped, and I won't be afraid to do it to you too. Actually, why am I starting from the front? More than likely, everything's gonna be in the back. What is behind door number 1? What the? Oh, the I/O is all just in like this block. Interesting. These screws are in here. I think there's like Loctite on them. You can see it's got like green crap on it. So yeah, these are gonna need something a little more powerful than this. Oh my god, than this guy. However, the bit that I need, it's like super tiny compared to this one, and I don't have an adapter. And I've got a solution. It's just not a very responsible one. So here's the solution. This little lad here has a chuck. We can use whatever bit we want. All right, we're putting it into sport mode. Ooh. Oh yeah, she rips. And hopefully not threads. Whoa. There are some worryingly deep screws down in there. Oh no, okay, this guy should still be able to get those out. I just don't know if we need to. Yeah, we probably need to. Okay, back to the Stone Age. I get better leverage if I do this. I just don't know at what point this thing will open up. Okay, so I just did all 4 of these screws and like a compartment has appeared for, I think that's an SD card slot. Yes, it is. Very cool. Ooh, another compartment. Oh, okay. That's the antennas. Okay, I've removed every single conceivable screw except for these 2, which I don't really think needs to come out. I think that's just to hold this docking whatever in. Everything else though, I've taken out. I might need to like pry it open. It's probably sealed somehow. Yeah, it feels like there's some kind of seal holding this together. Oh, it's actually really close. Oh man. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a good bit going on here. Which one of these components is the gaming chip? So there's like a camera, some kind of wireless module, probably Bluetooth, Wi-Fi right here. This is probably the hard drive. It's looking real proprietary, so that's gonna just kind of stay right where it is. I think there's some dedicated RAM right here, hiding behind the SD card reader, and it's non-removable. So it does indeed look like I have wasted 15 minutes opening this. We love that. We love that so much. Embedded devices are cool. Okay, so we have 1 gig of RAM, a 1.6 gigahertz dual core Atom, and a 32 gig hard drive, which may or may not be an SSD. I don't know. I don't know what angle to take here. There's no way SteamOS is gonna run. That's just, there's no way. I think my best bet is to try and run with the Windows 7 installation that's already on this thing. I don't really have a better idea. I mean, I could try some like dinky little Linux distro, but I don't really want to deal with the headache of running games on Linux when I don't have access to stuff like Proton. Okay, so here's the plan. I've got this USB Ethernet adapter. We're going to see if it's possible to get on the internet and download Steam. And if not, I'm gonna have to do some weird shit. Oh, we didn't like that one. Why not? Cool. Guess we're not doing that. Plan B, which is exactly the same as Plan A, except it's different. No! You kidding me? Got the driver for this thing. Oh, that fits real good. I swear, if I need a driver for a flash drive, this device can perform faster. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that this USB port is USB 1. Oh my god. Well, that really sucks because I was planning on running games from the USB port from a flash drive, and it's USB 1. I wonder if the bus that the SD card reader is connected to is any faster. That might be the fastest way to run games. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, we're going at a speedy, quick 700 kilobytes per second. Oh, almost 800. Oh, almost had it. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. God bless TP-Link. We're still having a Windows 7 driver available. I'm a little worried that the second this thing gets connected to the internet, it's gonna try and download a billion Windows updates. I'm gonna do a little bit of tidying up here. Very nice. Need all the space that we can get. Okay, that is done. Oh my God, we're on the internet. All right, so what do we got for internet browsers here? I think this is it. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna grab old school copy of Firefox or something. Oh, we actually loaded into Google. I was too busy downloading Firefox, I didn't even realize. Okay, Steam, let's go. Let's go. Let's get Steam. No! Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll pick up this USB hub. It don't fit.
It ain't gonna fit, won't fit.
That's all right. I'm no stranger to making this even jankier than it already is. All right, perfect. We love this. I better close out everything else that's not necessary, or else we're gonna run out of RAM instantly. Oh my God, it's running. Oh boy, let's go. We're just on the cusp of this thing not being able to do this. It could go either way. Now that I think about it, I guess we could load Linux. Not SteamOS though. Something really lightweight, but still usable enough to download Steam, because Steam has Steam Play built into just a regular client now. So you can use Proton on the regular Steam client. So if this doesn't work out, that's probably what we're gonna try next. Dude, using this thing is bringing me back to like Acer netbook territory. Good times on the old like Windows 7 starter on the Acer Aspire. Man, what a stupid thing to be nostalgic for. Is that it? Is the Steam client 2.2 megabytes? Or is it still downloading? Oh, it looks done to me. All right, going in. How much free space do we have on the SSD? We might be able to get away with like one game on here. Oh, we got 13 gigs. Yeah, we're good. Okay, Steam is ready. Oh my God, it's going. The recycle bin, one more empty. Need all the space we can get. I'm blown away that this is working. I mean, I don't want to jinx it though. Don't want to speak too soon. Oh my God, she's going. It's ready. We are inching ever closer. Wow, we have the most up-to-date version of the Steam client running on this freaking thing. This is insane. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe and start out with something pretty easy. We have a game installed on Steam on the 1.6 gigahertz Intel Atom, 1 gigabyte of RAM, Trimble Yuma. Now it's time to get it on the road and see how it drives. Oh, this doesn't sound good. I don't know, I'm kind of second guessing trying Linux now. Because yeah, we could use Proton on some lightweight Ubuntu or whatever, but this thing does not have the CPU overhead to make that happen. Dude, if it's shitting the bed this hard playing Half-Life 1, I don't know if there's any hope for this thing. Oh my God, this is so rough. The video's not lagging. This is real time. Oh my God. I'm feeling incredibly welcome to Black Mesa right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. The Black Mace? Hack Mesa? Mesa Hazard? That's a lot of Star Wars references. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna exit Steam. Oh, shoot. I was gonna try and have Steam run, or to stop Steam from running in the background, but then still run Half-Life. I mean, I could always go and fetch, like, the privateered versions of Half-Life and stuff that don't need Steam. Is there any way to increase performance on this thing? I mean, the OS that's on here seems like it's already pretty lightweight. I don't think there's much installed on here. Okay. Yeah, we're not really getting anywhere with Windows. It's time for everybody's favorite segment, I Struggle with Linux. I have decided to go with Xubuntu for no reason other than because. I'm gonna install it. Something about running the whole OS off of a USB 1 interface, you know, it just doesn't sound like a good time. This drive ain't big enough for the two of us. We've made it. Okay, where were we? Right, obtaining Steam. We're running on hopes and dreams, baby. Kind of interesting, it actually picked up the Bluetooth chip in this thing. Can't reach Steam. We can get to Google. Time and date is correct. You know, instead of fixing this, I'm just gonna grab the executable. Unable to download updates. Oh, SSL handshake failed? That probably has something to do with the reason we couldn't get to Steam. It's probably going to cause issues down the line trying to download games in the Steam client. So I should probably figure that out. Okay, I Googled it for 1 millisecond and came across this command, and it starts with sudo, so that's how you know it's gonna work. We added 127 certificates. Sounds like a resounding success. I really didn't want to have to do this because it's going to take a billion years, but it's probably what needs to happen because this is a pretty old version of Ubuntu. I could be wrong, but when I was browsing the website to try and get a download link for this thing, I had to get the 32-bit version since this CPU does not support 64-bit instructions, and I had to download a pretty old version to get an exclusively 32-bit version. Holy crap, 402 packages can be upgraded. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I actually didn't verify that this is a 32-bit CPU. Due to the age and the atomness of it, I just kind of assumed it was 32-bit, but I'm gonna actually look this up. Okay, yeah, I was correct. It's 32-bit. I was worried there for a second. I was like, oh no, am I gonna have to go back and install a 64-bit OS so I'm not completely cucking myself? But nope, it's as shitty as I expected. That being said, I'm gonna let this run. Unattended upgrade in progress during shutdown. Please don't turn off the computer. Dude, they really just hit me with a Windows update. Dude, Ubuntu really hitting me with the Windows update scam right now. Okay, whatever. And Linux is better because you don't have Windows Update. Oh, yeah, all right, cool. I mean, this also could be spurred on from APT update that I was doing. I don't know. This could be entirely my doing. I don't know. I think it's kind of ironic if it's not. Okay, before I run APT upgrade, I do want to see if whatever unattended update it was just doing fixed whatever's causing this issue. No, server not found. Okay. Godspeed, little Trimble. Welcome to the future. Things have only gotten worse. We can't even get to Google now. I'm gonna do the most likely solution and just reboot it. Heh heh heh. Works every time. No! Everything's updated. The certificates are probably fine. So the only thing that this is really pointing to at this point, to me, since we can get to Google but not Steam, I got a feeling it's DNS related. This is very frustrating because I know somebody in the comment section is going to be writing out what I'm supposed to be doing right now to fix this. If only you guys could communicate with me from the future. Did a little Googling off camera. Okay, in theory, we're pinging Steam. Oh, yep. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, I've done it. And back in business, boys. All right, we're here for one thing and one thing only. This link. The installer went from 1% back to 0. We're probably in business now. I hope it's not a problem that we're part of the 32-bit gang here. The package's cache seems to be out of date. Fantastic. At least it's fixing itself. Uh-oh, I see AMD 64. Don't tell Valve, but I don't have a way to execute that. No! Unable to correct problems. You have held broken packages. Oh, yikes. Look at all those AMD 64s. Can we not run without it? Can we just yo, let's go! It's fine. Everything is fine. This is not going to come back and bite me in the ass later. There's no way. It's not possible. This is going to work flawlessly. We're going. Let's go. Honestly, with the amount of errors it was spewing out, I can't even believe we've gotten this far. Honestly, if you can't handle me at my dependency error, you can't have me at my extracting package. Okay. So the window went away, but it could be in the process of opening. Okay. I see a lot of i386 in here, so it's probably a little more likely to install. We're gonna just not worry about this one though. Unable to correct problems. You know what? This didn't stop me last time, and it's not stopping me this time. That's what I thought. Installing Steam on Linux just hits different. It's so much more satisfying because it's not likely to work at all compared to Windows where it just works. It's boring. Who wants their software to just work? Yeah, nah, couldn't be me. And I spoke too soon. Well, shit. When your CPU falls behind the Pentium 4. Interesting that it's saying my CPU is not compatible, because if that was the case, I don't think it would have ran on Windows. Okay, I don't know if there's much we can do about this. There's one thing that I can try called Steam Command. It's like a command line version of Steam, sort of. I've only just learned about it, so I'm not an expert by any means. God, what am I an expert on? So we're gonna download that and try it out. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is an application provided by Valve. Okay, we've made it to the Steam command line. That's interesting. This is really cool. I'm logging in, and it's... Oh, wow. I actually got a Steam notification on my phone to approve the login. Is 64-bit OS. Technically, I mean, it says okay. So something is working. Oh, man, are you kidding me? The guide says not to log in yet. We're going to hope that this works anyway. Oof. It's calling me out. Okay, so Half-Life's app ID is 70, so we should be able to just do this. Okay, we're downloading Half-Life. Put the keyboard down for a little bit, and it looks like the cat has entered a command. Understandable. Missing executable. Yeah, that would be a problem. That's pretty cool. Fully installed my ass. Yikes. I don't actually know where it installed the files to, because they're not where I told it to install. Okay, turns out HL is a bad search term. I tried telling the Steam command interface to specifically download Linux versions of the games, and then I deleted Half-Life and then re-downloaded it, and I'm still getting this. So we're going to try downloading Half-Life 2. I don't know if this thing is even capable of running, but we will see. If you think that I am above downloading Windows XP and installing it on this, and then playing cracked versions of games I already own, I am not. So if that's what we got to do, that's what I'm going to do. I just really don't want to. Epic. Same exact error. Okay, I give in. It's just not happening. Time for our third operating system. Alright, the plan now is to obtain a bunch of games that I already own on Steam, but ones that have no Steam patches on them, and then see how they run. However, we are going to have to rectify this. Intel only had a Windows 7 driver. The installer looks so old that it'll probably work, though. Well, it's not wrong. Here's another driver for XP. This is not for this computer necessarily, but it was for a single board computer that has the same CPU, so I might get lucky enough here. Oh, okay, our screen is actually looking a lot better now. Okay, we have our graphics driver. Well, here's my very cool and very legal copy of Half-Life. Oh my god, we're in game. Alright, what are the odds that this works better than Windows 7? I have my doubts. Holy shit. No, dude, this is working better than Windows 7. This is great, except for the rest of it. Oh, good resolution slider. Ah, here we go. There we go. Oh, it's running notably worse. Wow. Man, I really wanted to try Half-Life 2 on this, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I mean, this is notably better than on Windows 7. I'm gonna give this one a playable with a question mark. I can play it. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm not really sure what FPS I'm getting. It's probably like 8. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. That's right. She plays Doom. Honestly, even this feels kind of slow. It doesn't feel like full speed Doom to me. Yeah, I don't think this is running full speed, which is extremely pathetic. That's Doom, I guess. Okay, it is entirely clear to me that this thing is not very good. We're gonna take a breather on the PC games. Maybe it's better with emulators. Hey, look at that, we got full speed GBA. Why is it so stretched? All right, Game Boy Advance works pretty good. Oh my god, I don't know the controls.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that they're fine. They're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would...
A little bit of delay on the inputs, but it's pretty good. All right, cool. That was actually pretty decent. Let's try Super Nintendo. Okay, one thing I did want to try is we've got these buttons on the side. I want to see if I can map those in the emulator. If we're lucky, they're just keyboard buttons. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think they're just mapped to the arrow keys. Oh, they are. Okay, so we're good. I think I have to map the F1 actually. So let's see, this is a Mario game, so, oh god. This is the least ergonomic thing I've ever held. So there's not really a good way to map this for Mario. I mean, I could probably have this be run and then jump on F2. That's the best I'm gonna get. Oh, that's a good key. Oh, wait. Do they register as like the same key? Uh-oh. Oh, I think they all register as the same key. That sucks. Okay, we'll just have jump and nothing else. Let's go. I can't... So I can jump and I can walk. But if I do them at the same time, they stop responding entirely. Very good. So I can walk and then jump. Oh, these F buttons do something that I don't fully understand. I don't think they're just regular keyboard buttons. Okay, well, this is horrible. I can't even, I can't jump and move at the same time. I can't get Yoshi. No. Okay, well, this is terrible. I mean, the emulator itself runs pretty good. And I could just, like, play on the keyboard. but I mean, it's not fun. Yeah, like this works no problem on the keyboard. So I do want to try something a little more advanced. Yeah, we're gonna need this one. Okay, this just doesn't open. Yeah, let's try MuPen 64. Ha-ha. Oof. Very cool. Damn, it's just not working. All right, let's try an emulator that's a little more period correct. Okay, never mind. Wow, this thing is fighting me. Okay, 1964. Failed to load video plugin. Awesome. Okay, we have no video plugins. Can it be done? Please, just a single frame. I'll take 1 FPS. Just boot. It's annoying because if we were still on Linux, I could just get RetroArch and this would probably work. But since we're on geriatric Windows XP, it is currently shitting in its bedpan, and I don't think we're gonna get N64. Alright, well, we were able to test some stuff, I guess. So, should you invest your hard-earned dollars into the Trimble Yuma? I would say, absolutely not. This may be the worst piece of hardware that I've looked at on this channel. I'm not even kidding when I say the Leapfrog is a better performer than this. If you haven't seen that video, it's gonna be right up here. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. It wasn't about the fact that we couldn't run N64. The real N64 emulation is the OSs we installed along the way. Join the Discord, subscribe if you want to see more like this. Patreon's in the description if you want to support me. I got a whole lot more cooking, so if you want to see more stuff like this, don't worry, it's coming. I just got a new fancy 3D printer too, so I can do more mods like the GameCube Minis. Oh, baby, I'm just getting started. That's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one.
One X player. Specifically the one with the Ryzen 7 6800U. 1X player 2, I believe. It's got Windows 11. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. It's got a 512 gig NVMe. Wait a second. What am I doing? This is way too nice to be on my channel. I can't cover anything like this. Screw this thing. No, bring me back. This is all the portable gaming I need right here. Portable gaming PC, no. This literally the pinnacle of gaming. But it's not healthy to overindulge. So despite having the console of the gods, we'll have to put it aside for now and take a look at something a little more pedestrian. So 1X Player's marketing department is fucking crazy, because they sent me this thing. It's a loaner, I don't get to keep it, but apparently I'm gonna be enjoying my time anywhere and anytime. But I accepted this device to take a look at, because I have a burning question on my mind. Can the king be dethroned? That's what we're gonna find out. I haven't gotten a look at this thing until now. Oh, that's a heavy boy. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna grab something to compare this to. So here's this, and here's a Nintendo Switch. Holy crap, dude. This thing is enormous. Yeah, I wonder what they based their design off of. You can see the rails and everything. It's all, like, very, very similar. Okay, so then if this is the console, then I imagine these are the Joy-Cons. This is, like, leather cardboard. I mean, that's a stupid thing to say, but, like, look at this. It has the texture of leather for some reason. The fine dining of gaming PCs. I'm the manual. I'm the Manuel. This is the back of my brevity. Hey, Google, define brevity.
Go f yourself.
Windows OS, install the games you like. Who do they think I am? We'll at least boot it up and see what Windows has to offer on this thing, because I'm sure they've got like a customized install. However, the main reason that I wanted to take a look at this thing is to do what I do best and install a little Steam OS. I want to see if this thing can outdo the Steam Deck with the Steam Deck's own operating system. We're gonna find out. So right now we gotta find out where the controllers are. Dude, the leather box is so funny to me. Well, here's these. I wonder if these are like Joy-Cons where you can use them detached. I don't think so, because they're pretty light. There's not much to these. They're like as heavy as regular Joy-Cons, but way bigger. The Joy-Con she tells you not to worry about. Yeah, these are big boys. The joystick looks like it's just a hair bigger than the Joy-Con joystick. Just a little bit. It feels better, though. It feels a lot better than the Joy-Con. The throw is longer, it feels like. Yeah, I definitely like this better. Hardcore games. Alright, well, let's get this guy all hooked up. god, dude, this is a chunky boy. Wow, big boy. It feels good. I like bigger controllers, so I like this. It's got a built-in kickstand like the Switch, which is nice. Can I do one of those? It's got a full-size USB port here. That's nice to see. Actually going to be very useful. We got X1, X2, and Turbo. And we're once again reminded of the hardcore gamers. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Alright, well, let's turn it on. Perhaps. There's a blue light. Oh, there we go. Alright, Windows 11, here we come. No, stop, please. Please, spare me. Okay, well, we'll just get this set up. Oh, you know what? There's another Type-C on this thing. That's really nice to see. I wish the Steam Deck had 2 Type-Cs on it. Let's name your device. Steam Deck 2. Oh, shit. Alright, fine. Steam Deck 2. You guys want to see a fun trick? So, I definitely do not want to sign into my Microsoft account. And they used to give you some options here to not need one. You could just say make an offline account and go from there. But they don't let you do that anymore. Because I don't know if you noticed, but you're the product now. And they need your sweet, sweet data. But we can just do this. We can use my favorite account, no@thankyou.com. Hit enter, type literally anything, and then it errors out. And then bam, offline account. Thank me later, gamer. Okay. It's just like that. So what, if we do this? No. Just Windows 11 things, I guess. Oh, that's real nice. There we go. Alright, so I imagine this is their app of some kind. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot of anything. Oh, alright. So there's a whole lot going on here. So we got battery percentage, CPU wattage, I'm guessing. Can you just, like, overclock this thing and, like, just on the fly, just with this right here? Fan speed 30%. Can we just, like, max fan? Go. Go. Maximum fan, go. Fan, go. Okay, well, maybe you can't change that. Well, I'm sure there's lots of cool, interesting features you can do in there. I'm gonna go get Steam. Where the keyboard at, though? Am I else stupid?
Yes.
Is there like a keyboard button?
Yes.
No?
It was in the manual. Dumbass.
Actually, doesn't Windows 11 have like a tablet mode or something? The keyboard worked fine in the setup. On-screen keyboard. Oh my god, it's this one. Not the keyboard I wanted, but it's the keyboard we're getting. Steam. Go. Steam. Oh my god, where's the installer? For the love of God. Sure. Apex Legends. Play game. I need Steam. There we go. Flawless win. Okay, to help the rest of this go as smoothly as possible, we're gonna get this guy on the Ethernet here. Alright, Steam. Next. Let's go. Install. It doesn't appear to have too much bloatware, which is nice. I mean, minus the Microsoft bloatware. What, you don't want TikTok on your freshly installed OS, huh? You don't want TikTok, huh? You don't want WhatsApp? What's wrong with you, dude? You don't want ESPN? Well, you're a fucking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna get some games installed here, and then we will come back to this thing. It appears for some reason that 1X player has decided to split the SSD up into 2 different partitions here. Kind of weird that they did that, but that's a thing. Okay, 10 decades later, games are done downloading. Let's check them out. Something tells me this is not the optimal resolution. You can set the resolution to 2560 by 1600? Actually, what is the resolution on this thing? Oh, wow. I knew the screen looked pretty sharp, but that's kind of nuts. I'm not sure if I should run games at this resolution or at 720p like the Steam Deck to give it like an apt comparison. I'm really not sure. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Man, this screen is a fingerprint magnet, though. Okay, let's turn on the Xbox, what's it called? Xbox On.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
Launch a new game to get FPS info. Very helpful. The scale on this screen is crazy. All I want to do is change this slider. That's all I want to do, and it's too small. God, this sucks. Oh my god, Windows needs to fix its scaling so bad. Yes, I've done it. Alright, beautiful. We've got an FPS counter. What is the refresh rate of this screen? Okay, it's just 60 Hz. And we're going with the medium preset. Oh, that's how you bring up the keyboard. I thought this was a volume button, but no. Brings up the keyboard. Oh, okay. Oh, and that brings up the desktop. Okay. Yeah, you know, maybe I should read the manual. Oh my god, that's loud. That scared me. Why can I... Bruh. Actually, it might help to turn off the lights. Alright, so Black Mesa's running pretty good here. In full resolution. Like 40 to 50 FPS. It's okay. I think that the screen resolution on this thing is just a mistake. I don't think this should be this high. Really, like 1080p at best should be fine. With the resolution reduced to 1080p, there's not even a difference in sharpness on this thing. You do get a good little FPS boost as well. Yeah, I don't know why you would play anything at full resolution on this thing. But yeah, we're getting like 60 to 70 FPS now. Okay, cool. So that runs pretty decent. Doom's looking pretty sharp, I will say. So we're back, medium preset, 1080p, just like Black Mesa. And we're getting like 60 FPS again, 60 to 70. This is quite enjoyable. I crouched and I don't know how to uncrouch. Oh. Well, that's what you get, I guess. Okay, that's Doom. Oh my god. Rocket League has copyrighted music. I gotta cover it. There's no menu. Holy crap. Okay. Something is very wrong here. My nifty desktop button doesn't work anymore. Alright, screw this. I'm plugging in a keyboard and mouse. God, Windows on touchscreen interfaces, it's just so bad. Bruh. I can't use my keyboard. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna hold down the power button. What the heck? Rocket League is just utterly broken. I think it's got something to do with the resolution that it's trying to run at. We're gonna set these launch options and see if it fixes it. Okay, we're closer. Okay, this should work. Oh. Nope. There's still no menu. What the heck? I don't think this is a problem with this device, but I don't know what to do. Changing the date and time fixed it. Yo, Honda Civic Type R wheels? Alright, we're going with the quality preset. 1080p. Dude, this desktop button really just craps out sometimes. It was just working. There we go. What the heck? Alright, well, Rocket League's playing great. Appears to be locked at 60 FPS. Yeah, that game looks great. None of these games need to be running at 1600p or whatever the heck the max resolution is. This is just fine. That is not fine. I was also going to test GTA 5, but this thing is like 100 gigabytes and I don't really have the time to download it. So we're going to call that good for our Windows exhibition. It's time for the question on everybody's mind. Maybe not everybody, but it's on my mind, I'll tell you that. How is this thing with Steam OS? We got our keyboard plugged in. I'll just hit it from behind with this guy. And I believe the BIOS key is the turbo button. I never even pressed the turbo button. I should have pressed the turbo button. I don't know what the turbo button does. Oh, that is cursed. And since I have Stockholm Syndrome, we're gonna go back to Holo ISO, even though it's never really worked that well for me. However, my thinking this time is that this is not an absolute pile of shit, unlike everything else I've tried this on. And this is like all AMD, just like the Steam Deck. So, probably fine. Holy crap, that was quick. I'm not used to these computers that I mess with being actually fast. Oh my god, it's made for ants again. Oh, changes will come into effect after restart. We can't change the scale. Okay, I'm just gonna change the resolution then. This is just the installer anyway, so it's fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Yeah, didn't like that one. Whoa. Are you coming back? Please. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's 5x8. That's why the resolution's so wacky. 5x8. Very weird. I'm editing right now, and I just now realized that 5x8 is just 16x10, but reduced, because it's a fraction. Yeah. Anyway. I can't see anything. I believe this says install SteamOS on this machine. Oh, so now the scale's kind of fine, sort of? I don't know. Gonna wipe this guy right here. See ya. Bye. Yo, sudo crashed. If we don't have sudo, what do we have? Gaming. Gaming. Gamer. Guess what it's gonna be? Gaming. Gaming for the 4th time. All data on drive will be lost. That's what I'd like to hear. Alright, set her up, Bambino. Let's go.
Oh, hell no. The zoom ring on the camera is adjusting the focus.
Alright, well this guy's gonna take some time doing this, so through the power of editing, it's finished. Alright, so we've got ourselves a Steam Deck now. This whole process is so much less painful when you're not installing it on absolutely hot garbage. You just installed it, set it up, and nothing catastrophic happened. It just goes from a 1X player to a Steam Deck. Isn't it crazy how stuff just kind of works nowadays? I know Linux is better with this than Windows as well, but like the fact that I can just like tap it and it just works. Like this Steam OS just has the driver for this touchscreen. Like it just knows how to use it. It's just kind of nuts. We are truly living in the future when I don't have to connect a mouse and keyboard to something and then go get the driver manually. Welcome to Steam Deck. This is the Steam button. Oh, this right here, this is the Steam button? This is the quick access button. Right here, right? Yep, that's the one. Maybe this guy. Nope. Okay, we don't have it. That's not true, but okay. Have fun. Okay, so we're in. I mean, right off the bat, it just kind of works. So we're gonna install the same set of games here. So we'll get Rocket League. Oh, you know what? There's probably quite a few system updates that have to get done. Okay, I'm gonna get all the games installed and get this thing updated, and then we'll come back to it. And right when I said that everything just works. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but it's been on this screen for like 20 minutes. So we're gonna drop to the terminal here, and I'm gonna try this fix that somebody on GitHub said to do. Always foolproof advice. Oh, well, we got to the desktop. Okay, well, this isn't exactly the fix I was hoping for. Let's see if we can go back to the regular interface. Okay, well, that didn't work. However, somebody else was also saying that if you plug in a monitor, it forces some kind of update, and then things just magically work. So we'll see how magical it is for me. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, look at that. It just works now. That is wacky. Well, I don't know why that happens, but we're back. Alright, so now let's get some baseline numbers to see how these games run on an actual Steam Deck on SteamOS, so we have something to compare it to. Navigating, like, computer desktop interfaces, like with most games, is just, it's so much easier when you've got this touchpad. When you don't have to constantly be switching between controls and touching the screen and trying to, like, mouse navigate with a freaking joystick. These touchpads are just so integral to the experience. That's what a lot of other portable gaming PCs are lacking, and I just can't, I can't not have these. It just makes it so much better. So we're getting pretty similar performance here to what the 1X player was getting in Windows. Now granted, this is 720p, and I don't really want to compare this kind of gameplay to the Windows experience on the 1X player too much, because that's not really the point of what we're doing here. I just wanted to see the Windows performance initially, just to compare the 1X player against itself in SteamOS and then in Windows. Until we see how the 1X player runs with SteamOS on it, we can't really make any comparisons. But this seems pretty decent. Every once in a while there'll be a little bit of a slowdown, but it's like 60 FPS almost the whole time. Medium settings, just like last time. Doom is doing pretty damn good. Alright, yeah, this is fantastic. 60 FPS the entire time, pretty much. Ah, love that. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, well, doesn't matter which device I'm playing on, doesn't fix the fact that I suck. But we're getting 60 FPS, it's a grand old time. I don't know how that was my goal, but okay. Alright, it's gonna be hard to beat when everything runs good. I need to test a game that the Steam Deck just can't handle. I don't really think I own one, though. I mean, I guess I could just jack the settings way up. Yeah, let's go back to Doom. Okay, so we're gonna change this to have 8x TSS AA anti-aliasing, and we're gonna set overall quality to ultra. Oh, wow. I think this thing can just handle it. Okay, well, this is awkward because the Steam Deck is just handling it fine. Ultra quality, maximum anti-aliasing. I didn't realize that this game wasn't really that hard to run. And I mean, I've got Doom Eternal to test as well, but I haven't played it yet, and I don't want to spoil it for myself. So I don't want to run it. Okay, well, yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, I have another idea. If PC games won't challenge this thing, console games might. I have not played this in years. Let's go, dude. Okay, there we go. So this is actually pushing this thing. It's definitely not running at full speed. It's not bad. but it's not quite there. We're hovering around like 30 to 45 FPS. It should be 60. If it was full speed, it'd be at 60. And there's probably something we can do to make this run better on here, but due to the nature of what we're trying to do here, I'm gonna leave it exactly like it is. I'm gonna leave the configuration the same on both of these. I haven't changed any settings at all. God, this game is something, dude. I got really into this game a while ago, like years and years ago. It's not really that bad, honestly. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's bad. I enjoy it. Not when it's running like this, though. Okay, I'm glad we actually have something to compare this to now. So let's grab the 1X player. No, I don't want to play the tutorial. No! Oh, the overlay's in the middle of the screen, and it's real small. This thing is loud. This thing is popping off. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot louder than the Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck's already not that quiet. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see because the screen's resolution is so high. But we are getting 60 FPS. It's certainly performing better than the Steam Deck. The CPU built into this thing is quite decent. Alright, well yeah, this thing for sure... Oh man, the menu's not having a good time. But it for sure performs better than the Steam Deck. Whoa. Sensitivity's very high. Oh my god. I'm fairly certain that this is running at 720p because that's what when you're in game scope, I think it limits everything to 720p with FSR. Yes. Okay, or 800, close enough. And you can sorta tell from like a normal distance away. You can definitely see it, especially on that wet floor sign right there. That's for sure kind of messed up. Yeah, if you could run this at 1080p, it would look a lot better. If you were on desktop mode, it would work. But anyway, this seems like it runs alright, about 60 FPS the whole time. Something I don't like as much on here is that the sticks are just noticeably smaller. They're obviously physically smaller, but it's just something you notice. This feels a lot more like Joy-Cons, and the Steam Deck feels a lot more like an Xbox controller. I don't know why they wouldn't have gone with bigger joysticks on this thing. I mean, it's got the real estate. Just seems like a very weird decision to me. These games don't push the Steam Deck, and they don't push this thing either. I know there's games out there that do, I don't really have any on hand. If there's any games you want me to take a look at next time I do something like this, that really push the Steam Deck and might even push hardware like this, let me know. If it's like fairly cheap or something on Steam, I can get a hold of it for next time. Actually, FPS is kind of going down a bit here. Okay, so that was with anti-aliasing set to 8TX. Oh, okay, that was in OpenGL. That might be why the performance wasn't quite as good. Okay, yeah, Vulkan with the lower anti-aliasing settings, it's just locked 60. I'm gonna put the anti-aliasing back up, and then turn the quality back up, and then leave it on Vulkan. That's how I had it set up on the Steam Deck right before I'd wanted to go and try RPCS 3. The performance is definitely better here. OpenGL was just causing a little bit of a dip before. But yeah, no, it's great now. Yep, this thing is absolutely ballin'. Get it? Because there's a ball. Ball just went in the goal. 60 FPS? Nothing bad to say here. You know, it's almost kind of boring when the hardware works this good. I like to keep my hardware around the $7.99 price point, personally. What the heck is the MSRP of this thing, actually? Hold on. Holy crap. Okay. So this thing is $1,150. Would I pay that for this? No. And the reason I say that is because I have this, which is like 90% of the performance. Probably not. This is way more powerful, to be honest with you guys. But for what you actually experience, it's pretty close. Again, though, I also didn't test the most demanding games in the world. Like, if you want to specifically play PlayStation All-Stars, this is better. You know, for PS3 games, Xenia, emulation in general, this thing's probably going to do a little bit better on. Switch is probably a little bit better. But the price is just a big ask. This boy ain't cheap. It's good hardware, don't get me wrong. The build quality is nice, too. I like this thing a lot. You get 2 USB Type-C ports, you get a kickstand, you get controllers that disconnect for some reason. Still not really sure why they decided to do this, other than to just look like a Switch. But it's a cool device. The lack of touchpads, I'm not a big fan of. I really, really like those trackpads that are on the Steam Deck. And to answer the question, does SteamOS improve this thing? It's a little bit buggy. There's some stuff to work out, like how you have to plug in a monitor for no apparent reason to get past the validation screen. That's kind of weird. But I bet you, I haven't even looked it up, but I bet you there's already people out there with this thing that have put SteamOS on it that have already started working out these kinks. I'm not going to bother because I'm not really spending that much time with it, but This thing with Windows was not really a fan, and that's not this thing's problem, that's Windows' problem. I've heard they're working on something to fix that, but for now, Windows honestly should stay on devices with a keyboard and a mouse. And with this too, with SteamOS, you also get to configure all of the cool controller remapping stuff that they have built into here, where you can have your joysticks like emulate a mouse and all this super crazy stuff. This is honestly one of the best parts of SteamOS right here, is this super crazy customization that you can do. I think this thing benefits quite a bit from SteamOS. I'm really glad that it's fairly portable enough at this point to just kind of install on whatever. I mean, as long as your CPU supports it, I guess. But yeah, the fact that it's all AMD probably makes this work even better. It's cool. I like it. If I didn't have a Steam Deck though and I had to pick, I'm still picking the Steam Deck. For me, it comes down to like the trackpads alone. They're just so useful. Like when I've got this thing docked, I use a PS5 controller because it has a trackpad and I can use my mouse, and it's super useful for PC games. And when I actually want to sit down and play something and not mess with stuff, it's nice to know that I've got the console that's just got the first party support ready to go. Check out the Discord. There's going to be a link in the description. We talk about all kinds of crazy stuff, Steam Deck related stuff, console mods, hardware mods, cat pictures, it's all there. My Patreon is in the description if you want to help make more stuff like this happen. And let me know in the comments which one of these you guys would pick, either taking the price into account or not. I don't know, just let me know, I'm curious. But that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm a big Wii fan. I've been playing this thing since I was a little kid, and it's the first console I ever modded. Homebrew and hacking on the Wii has its own dedicated video, so today I'm focusing more on the Wii physically. It's a nice small package, and a nice sleek improvement over the GameCube for sure. But it deserves better than the body it was given. The Wii can be improved. And if you think that I'm going to give it the GameCube Mini treatment just like I've done before with a nice compact redesign, nope. Think again. We need to think bigger this time. The Nintendo Wii is a console of the gods, and it deserves a godlike stature. I am going to do what nobody else has done before in the history of the Nintendo Wii. I am embarking on a journey to make it large. So it was off to Lowe's to find something I could use as a suitable baseboard to build the Mega Wii out of. The plan is going to be to 3D print most of it, but for the two broad faces, I want to have one seamless panel, which neither of my 3D printers can handle. I was hoping to find a polycarbonate or ABS sheet of plastic around 3/16 of an inch or 5mm thick, but they didn't really have anything like that. The closest I can find is this weird 2mm thin plastic sheet, but it wouldn't be nearly strong enough for this project. I thought about using some kind of 3D printed skeleton type thing to strengthen it up, but eventually I just decided on this 1/8 of an inch thick or 3mm thick whiteboard panel instead. This will be fairly easy to cut too, since it's made of this MDF wood type material and all I have access to right now are hand tools. Okay, we're brainstorming how I'm gonna make this thing enormous. I'm not sure what scale I want to go with, or if I want to go with any kind of particular scale at all, really. But one thing I was thinking about is the fan that's in there. And if I'm gonna be putting a cooling fan in mine, I'm going to need a fan. It's probably gonna be a computer fan. So that gives me like 80mm, 90mm, or 92 or whatever the heck, 120, 140mm. That's gonna be my options for a fan. And I'm looking at the rest of this, and everything else I'm gonna end up custom making pretty much. So there's nothing else other than the fan that I can't really control the size of. Because I can make like these cutouts whatever size I want. There's no like big format of DVD I can use in place of a regular DVD. So yeah, I'm gonna custom make everything else. The fan is the one thing I'm not custom making, so I think I'm gonna scale everything around the fan. So let's take a look at the options. Here's the set of fans I just have lying around at this particular moment. So we have an 80, I think this is a 92, and then I believe it's a 120 and a 140. And I know there are bigger fans as well, like 200mm fans and all that, but that's huge. I don't think I'd want to scale one up that much. Unless... No, I'm just kidding, Unless... No, for real though, that's way too big. So what I'm going to try and do then is mock up in CAD the size of a regular Wii, and then the scale that I'd have to make it go to use each of these different fans, and then kind of look at the dimensions and go from there. Okay, I think this really puts it into perspective. So here's the original. Here's an 80mm fan, 92 and 120, and I stopped there because it's already huge. Just so this project doesn't get too out of hand and I still need to fit within the limitations of my 3D printers, I'm going with the 80 millimeter. It's still like absolutely gigantic compared to the regular Wii. If I had better means, I would make an absolutely off the walls one, but I think for now we're gonna go with just the 80. But now that I've decided on the scale that I want to use, I can go ahead and just click 2 different points on here and it will be able to measure the distance between those 2 points. The depth of this thing scaled up is 456 millimeters. And now I can just go ahead and mark that out on my whiteboard and get cutting. Now that I have my baseboard cut out, I'm gonna start CADing some stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean all the stuff that's gonna make it so this still works like an actual Wii. I haven't decided yet, but I may orient the Wii toward the front there. This is where the faceplate will be, and you might still be able to put discs in. It was just an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna go that direction, but that'd be kind of cool if I can keep that functionality, because everything else I can extend. I can get GameCube controller plugs that plug into each of the GameCube controller ports, and then they'll route out to the top. That's not hard. Getting USB ports that route this way, that's not hard at all. I'll be able to fit the AC adapter inside of the housing probably, and like an HDMI adapter, I'll be able to do that as well. They only come out to like right here. So all of that is very doable. The button's very doable. SD card doable. DVD, that's the one thing that I'm not sure about. I don't want to have to modify the console at all. I want you to be able to open this thing up, stick a Wii in here, plug everything in, and then you're good to go. Finally getting somewhere with 3D printing some of these parts. So this one's gonna line up near the front here and it's gonna hold the entire front plate in place. You've got all these different holes here because I'm gonna glue this thing down. Some of the glue is gonna spill through the holes and it's just gonna make it grab the piece a little bit better. These holes here are for brass inserts, which you can see I've already put in place. Brass inserts are really cool. If you don't know what these are, they're kind of just like threads that you can put wherever you want, which you can fit like a, I think these ones are good for an M3 screw into. And they've got this knurling on the outside where you can heat them up and then press them into plastic parts like 3D printed stuff, for example. And then they'll melt their way through the plastic and then bite into it. And then you've got a thread that's set in place. Like, see, I can thread this guy right in there. And then you don't have to worry about trying to make threads out of plastic, which are not going to last at all. These things work really good.
The medic is a spy. The medic is a spy. The medic is a spy.
Let's go! My God. Oh.
Just let's go.
Cheers for that.
Tiro lì, sta sempre near you. Tyler, there's a heavy around you.
Spy! Way to go, Pally. Thanks, Pally. Who's the tough guy now? Huh, tough guy? Thanks, Pally.
O, stai, am și festivizatorul. Așa, da. Huh? Oh, this. Huh? Eu să băgui jocul. Ia uite. 3 kg deja pe. Așa, da, mă. Ia uite. Vai, ce frumos.
I'm dying here.
What? Da, n-ai șansă.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Pally. Incoming.
În sfârșit. Tare. Și mai trebuie o stea. Dar nu joc acum ca Pyro.
Here.
Whoa. Huh? Oh, some more goody. Thanks, mister.